Alright, so this is February 7th video. You should be watching it Thursday night. Student expectation is that we're going to continue to write or create functions from word problems. I want to do a little review instead of a vocabulary word. I want you guys to cross, multiply, and divide. This is a proportion, proportionally set. Cross, multiply, and divide. Come to class with your answer. Okay? Your HOQ is to explain the use for functions in everyday life. You're going to have to be detailed. I left 4 lines here for you. I expect you to use more than half of it. Okay? There are hundreds, literally, of reasons to use functions in everyday life. By the end of this, hopefully you'll understand a few of them. Let's look at example 1. Remember, when we're doing anything with word problems, we have to always identify what's important. So Aaron wants to buy 3 pounds of chocolate and 2 pounds of strawberries. Write a function to solve for his total cost. Okay. Well, what is he buying? Well, he's going to buy 3 pounds chocolate and he's going to buy 2 pounds strawberries. Okay. And then we have to write a function for total cost. Now, we have no idea what these strawberries or what this chocolate costs. All we know is that he's getting 3 pounds of chocolate and 2 pounds of strawberries. In order for us to solve for this, let's start in reverse. Let's say, hey, the total cost is going to be equal to his 3 pounds of chocolate plus his 2 pounds of strawberries. What we have to understand is that the chocolate and the strawberries are probably sold by the pound. So each pound, maybe it's $1.50 a pound, maybe it's $3 a pound, maybe it's $13 a pound, whatever it is. What we have to understand is that we know the numbers 3 and we know the numbers 2. We know how many pounds he's getting. What we don't know is the cost per pound, which is what chocolate and strawberries represent. So what we need to do is change this to total cost is equal to 3C, we're using C for chocolate, plus 2S. Now, if I come back and I told you chocolate's worth this much and strawberries are worth this much, you can plug those numbers in for C and S and find what he paid. Okay? But right now, there's no way to solve this without knowing what the cost per pound of this chocolate or the cost per pound of the strawberries is. It's like going to the store and getting, apples or potatoes by the pound. There's always that sign that says, hey, these apples are 50 cents a pound. These potatoes are 99 cents per pound. When you start weighing them, you take them, you put everything in the bag, and you go put it on the scale to see how many pounds you have, so you have an idea of what you're about to pay. Well, until I tell you what the C and the S are worth, you can't put it on the scale. You can't figure out how much you're about to pay. All you can do is set up that your total cost will be equal to this function, 3C plus 2S. Let me make that a better S so nobody thinks it's a 5. Okay? Alright. Let's go on to example number 2. John has a bike that gets 51 miles to the gallon. Write a function showing how many gallons he needs for 170 miles. Now, write a function, not a proportion. Okay? If we were going to write a proportion, we'd say 51 miles for 1 gallon, okay, is equal to how many gallons and 170 miles. If we were going to write a proportion, we would say, hey, this is 51 miles for 1 gallon is equal to 170 miles for X gallons. Well, we don't know. But we have to write this a little bit different because it's not a proportion. It's a function. A function would say, hey, 51 miles per gallon, so 51G equals 170. And we'd have to figure out from here how to divide 170 by 51. Remember our opposite rule, this would be a single step problem. Well, if you look over here at our proportion, when we cross multiply and divide, we wind up working out the same problem. 170 divided by 51, divided by 51. Hopefully that made a little connection for you between proportions and single step problems. Okay? Yeah, maybe. Alright. Hopefully that made a little connection. I will see you guys in class on Friday. We're looking at probably next Wednesday as having our test. Okay? Hopefully you're preparing and you're going to do good. I'll see you guys in class. Bye.